Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Steven Otera. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, comment and like the video. So guys, today I happen to have passed through Ngong Road, and by the way, I look at the view and it was really nice. But for those who don't know the history of Ngong, the Ngong Road was named after the Maasai people and their origin, that is a Congo. It came from the word a Congo. But for those who don't know, Ngong Hills Forest Reserve is sit upon a misty of outline and knuckle shaped, because and which makes it for a distinctive landmark which can be seen for a miles around Nairobi. Facts, by the way, for those who don't know Ngong Hills, its altitude is 22,483 meters above sea level. The area is 105 square kilometer, and location is southern tip of Rift Valley province, Ngong division. Distance from Nairobi is 25 kilometers. So guys, as I was just walking around, as you can see, the road is really nice and it looks nice. By the way, if you happen to pass through Ngong Road, you'll see a lot of potteries, you'll see a lot of people selling pots. That those are the pots, what flowers, but they really look good. So guys, if you didn't know about Ngong, they sell a lot of things. And again, people have been asking, is Ngong a safe place to live? By the way, guys, I will advise you go live there. By the way, if you haven't watched my video about a woman who makes almost 400,000 in a day selling pots and flowers, maybe you should go and check it out. By the way, it's just, as you can see, these vehicles just right there beside there. And by the way, here where we are is next to Talanta Stadium. By the way, if you didn't know about Talanta Stadium, by the way, guys, it came as a bid between a co-host between Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya. So Talanta Stadium is a long gong road, if you didn't know. And it let me say, it's, if the Kenyan government manages to build it, maybe it will be in history. It will be maybe 40 years after the construction of Nyayo Stadium. It will be another 36 years after the construction of that is, if I can say, Kasarani Stadium. But the way it will be hosting, it will be almost maybe 60,000 of the capacity. But then guys, if you look at very well at this Ngong Road, but then it's really neat. And for those who didn't know about it, by the way, it was managed and built by the Spanish Board Corporation. By the way, the expressway, if you take the difference between the expressway and this one was managed by the Spanish Corporation, and if you go the other way, it was managed by the China Board Corporation. But then guys, if you look at the Mercedes Center, by the way, I happen to have passed through there. But then Gong Road, if you want really a very nice car, go Ngong Road. There are really posh cars. You can find it, and by the way, it's a really good place. By the way, if you look at the roadsides, we have got nice flowers. What? By the way, if you look at them, even the landmarking and everything. By the way, it's a neat place. It's a very good place. By the way, people have been asking, is it a good place for people to live in Gong Road? But the way, it has a lot of amenities, activities, making it a perfect place for those looking for to settle down and enjoy all that Nairobi has to offer. So apart from that, by the way, guys, next to it, you can see from far, you can see LC Waikiki. But the way, I happen to have been taking a photography there. But the way, I usually wonder, why is it that Kenyans are more fond of, oh, do not take a picture here? Is that the only way of curbing is that the only way of curbing security of, I don't understand. But if you're very keen, there is LC Waikiki around there. That's in this mall you're seeing right on my left. So guys, it's a lot. And if you can see it, it's a really good place, by the way. So there are a lot of things you can see from Gong Road, and personally, I really enjoyed it. And personally, being a Kenyan citizen, I can assure you, living in Kenya and living along Ngong Road, it's, let me say, it's a good thing. Why? Because it's good. But there, guys, for those who don't know, as you can see around, there are a lot of nice building that a lot of nice bungalows and magari like zinauzwa, like if you see from my left there, kuna magari zinauzwa hapo kalikali kama anything yenye unataka they are there, that like you can choose from. I mean, you cut your size you go for the car you want according to the size of your of your shape or the size of your money. So that's how it is, and that's how things are. By the way, guys, if you look at Kin again, there are a lot of houses being built, and these, as you can see, the bungalows and everything. So it's, let me say, it's a clear road, and okay, yes, it has a little bit of jump, but if you see clearly, there are a lot of high buildings being built along that Ngong road. But by the way, in my opinion, by the way, I'm not okay with how Nairobi is working. But by the current governor in 2024, I'm not happy because houses are being congested along Ngong Road, and it makes me furious. By the way, why? Because you're destroying the how Nairobi used to be. You are destroying the rules and how Nairobi is supposed to be. So, me personally, I would rather prefer that you do something about that. You don't just build houses anyhow, because look at houses vile zinafuatana, like literally it doesn't give a good show to the Nairobi. We are famously known as the green city under the sun, but as times goes by, it's like meat is inakatua. You can see like a lot of things, and there are too many buildings, so una realize msee bana, hii naye haiwezi. So that's why me personally, I'm not okay with nini. So I think they should improve on that, and maybe they should go to the parliament and do something about it. By the way, along that, if I just forgot to tell you about the Ngong Road Sanctuary. Is managed by Forest on the outskirts of Nairobi in Jamhuri. It's popular place to explore the flora of Kenya and go for a quick run or walk. Basa, cave, porcupines, pythons, green snakes, they're all in that place. But the way living along Gong Road, by the way, it's so okay. Personally, I'll say it's cheap, and the houses are good. And as I continue, as you can see, by the way, it was a really nice experience me being in this motorbike. I decided, let me just take a motorbike and see how the place looks like, and how things are. By the way, kitu yenye mi najua tu Ngong Road iko ni magari, like literally, if you want a car, go for Ngong Road. That's what I know. But they are really really epic cars. So guys, sumeona hizo mahao like zinajengwa jengwa ovyo ovyo, hiyo ndio inanibo. And again, as you can see from farthest end, you can see one of the tallest building in Nairobi, in along in Upper Hill. I think if you're very keen, you can see it from afar. And personally, you can agree with me that Nairobi is doing good. And but personally, as you can see that person cycling the bike, kitu yenye tu tuko na shida moja in Nairobi roads is one, especially the Ngong Road which I'm in. We lack the cyclist path. That's the problem that we lack. Like kama huyu is just colliding with the vehicle. Is in as much as we are going to the same direction, we are colliding. There is no motorbike path or anything. Like look at the motorists. So that's the one thing I think they should improve on Kenyan roads, because all over Kenya, there are no cyclist or the motorist paths. That's why you're seeing a lot of them. But by the way, if you see from my right, there are really really nice buildings nini. But the way ukikuwa Nairobi, by the way, Nairobi is in the world, is ranked among maybe top 10 watu wenye unajua kuparty in the world. So personally, I say, hey, but we know how to party. You understand us. We don't disappoint when it comes to things like partying. You understand, like it's a really really nice epic in terms of how things are. So guys, si mnaona vile manyumba zinajengwa, si ati nilikuwa nawadanganya manini, but nyi mwenyewe mnajionea from my left, you can see it like literally a lot of houses, and these are, na vile mmeona vile sahii kuna floods mingi, kuna nini. And personally, with the influx of houses, and they are really they're really pressuring the drainage system, and the, you understand, since which years, and there is no any improvement on in terms of improving the drainage system, and this may cause havoc, by the way, if you are not keen, because of the influx of houses and so many things. So guys, hope you're enjoying the video. Tell me in the comment section what you love about Nairobi, what you love about Ngong Road. And me personally, I'm enjoying, and I love Ngong Road. By the way, if you don't know, Ngong Road, it was built recently, and maybe, yeah, it was built recently, and it cost the government almost 13 billion. As I told you, it was managed by the Spanish corporation, unlike the China Board Corporation, which was in charge of the SGR and also the expressway. So uh, that's the one thing about Ngong Road. And also, there are a lot of things, and a lot. So, guys, hope you're enjoying the video. Oh, nice. Hmm. Wow. Anyway, so guys, have you ever thought about coming to live in Nairobi and exploring the things in Nairobi? Because me personally, uh, exploring Nairobi is one of the things that I love uh, about Nairobi, because it's a nice experience being in Nairobi, and being in the capital of Africa. We all know that being in Nairobi, you're like in London, the green city under the sun. But if you compare the Kenyan roads and other roads, probably if you go to Uganda, I'm not roasting them, but literally we are doing a little bit better, because we're doing a like tunafanya kazi poa. So me personally, mi naweza sema like zapongeza the government for doing a good thing on in terms of building the roads, and in terms of making sure we have good drainage system zenye, if you look at the sides of the road, there are good drainage system, and you can be assured, if it rains, there won't be a lot of flood. But recently, I don't know, but even, by the way, if you didn't know, there's Coptic along Gong Road, and there are a lot of things. So guys, as I told you, kuna the tallest building from farthest end, which you can see, and personally, it's a good thing. And you can also see the Britam Tower, that is from the farthest end, and personally, it's good. So hope you're enjoying the video, hope you're liking the video and everything. So guys, wakati tunaenda hivyo, by the way, it was a long journey. I was just coming from Karen, so that's why I decided, let me just take you on a brief tour of this place, because me personally, ilini amaze, because wow, the government is really doing a good job. But though, if you didn't know this place, unaelewa this place is it's a roundabout in between Ngumo and if you're going for Hurlingham, I think so. Yeah. So that's the road, as you can see, around Daystar Apple. So I think that's the place. So that's how it looks like, and I think you can bear with me that Nairobi is a good city, and it's a good place to be,
Huh?
and it's a good but the problem with Nairobi ni kitu moja tu, traffic, a lot of traffic. I don't know what can be done about traffic. By the way, if you didn't know, we recently had strike of doctors. As you can see from my side, doctors kidogo kidogo hapo, my doctors wanna strike. Why? Because they have not been paid money for sijui, they imagine they're demanding the interns to be paid almost 206,000 from 76. So me personally, on my opinion, I'm not against them being paid 206,000, but they should just understand that when you strike and lose a life, personally, you can't be able to retrieve that life. So personally, they should just talk to the government and see how they can do some things about, because if you look at them right now, it's almost been 30 days since they started striking, and this has really created havoc. And according to statistics, they're saying almost 20 people in hospitals are dying. Why? Because doctors are on strike. They want to be paid, they want to be heard, they don't want to be on the things of the past, because ni kama wamedanganywa for a long time, so it makes them, whoa, what can they do about it? But by the way, me, I have nothing to do but only the government to do their things. But the guys, comment on the comment section, let me know what else you love to see on Gong Road, and what else you like to see on my videos, because I have a lot of videos you can go and watch. I've got a video of Kasarani Stadium, I've got a video of Nyayo Stadium, I've got a video of Nairobi nightlife. So there are a lot of things. So by the way, guys, I'm just heading to town, and as you can see, I'm just heading to town. But there, if you didn't know, Nairobi, we use matatus or pikipikis for 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 transportation, and it has been let me say a wide, let me say a nationwide use in Nairobi. So guys, hope you're enjoying the video. Let me know and give me more option, more opinion of what you love about Kenya and what you love about your country, or you as a foreigner watching from outside, you as a foreigner watching from other places. I think you will be happy to maybe to come and visit Africa. But the Africa is a good place. There are a lot of things you can see from Africa, and that's a lot. So guys, we are now approaching Nairobi city. That is the capital, the city center itself. So that's why, yes, you can see. And most of these, if you can see these bridges ama flyovers and zinaundwa hapo kando, most of them are being constructed by the Spanish people. So I think hope they will be finished in time. But upper this side ni side za Upper Hill. As you can see, ni side za Upper Hill. Then if you can see from the farthest end, you can see the landmark, the historic landmark of Nairobi city, that is the KICC. And we have also the Bunge Towers, which was recently launched by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya. So guys, some of these buildings, as you can see them, by the way, as you can see the Bunge Towers, it really looks nice and beautiful. It has been told that it has gyms, it has offices, it has restaurant,